This is Valley News Live at 6.
Snowy and blizzard-like conditions is expected for this weekend. Summer is here now with more on what we need to know. Summer.
Yeah, thanks so much, Nishay. Snow is already starting to fall in some areas, and we've got lots of winter headlines that are in effect through the rest of tonight and through the day Sunday. A winter storm warning for all of the northern portions of our region in the areas in that reddish color. And in the purple, we have a winter weather advisory, and down across southwestern North Dakota, a high wind warning. So it's not going to be a fun weekend if you're out on the roads. Let's take a look at the latest satellite and radar. We're not seeing that snow move up into Fargo just yet. It's just on our heels, but we have been seeing snow across southeastern North Dakota and then through central North Dakota up into the northwestern corner of the state for the last couple of hours. And that snow combined with some breezy conditions has brought down our visibility down to a little under a mile now in Oaks, 7 miles in Jamestown, even though we're only seeing a little bit of light snow there. Visibility is at 3 miles in Bismarck, 5 miles now in Alexandria. So taking a look at the latest road conditions across North Dakota, the green means seasonal. So here in Fargo, in Grand Forks, we're still good, but down across the south, we are seeing some snow-covered roads, and the yellow indicates icy. Again, that holiday lights parade, this will be getting underway here at 6:30. So Nishay, coming up, I'll have your hour-by-hour forecast of when I expect snow to move into Fargo and how much we can see across our entire region by the time it moves out.
Well, we hope it holds out for the parade. Well, thank you so much, Summer. This afternoon, rescue crews saved a man after he fell through the ice on the Red River at Dike East. Authorities say the man had walked halfway across the river when he fell through. When crews arrived, they found the man in a hole in the ice about 6 feet in diameter. Rescuers were unable to reach the man by boat as the ice was too thick at the shore. A firefighter in an ice suit was able to walk across the ice to gain access to the man. The rescuer then jumped in and grabbed onto the man before they both were pulled back to shore. Authorities say the man had been in the water for about 7 minutes. He was treated by EMTs, but his injuries are unknown at this time. And over in Moorhead, crews were called to the scene of a vehicle fire in the 1800 block of 12th Street South. In this video, you can see the fire left some serious damage to the vehicle. Seats were burned and black soot covering the windshield. Authorities on scene told us the fire appears to be accidental. 4 days after the deadly Michigan high school shooting, the parents of the shooting suspect are now in custody. James and Jennifer Crumbly were arrested this morning following an hours-long manhunt after they failed to turn themselves in yesterday. Cole Higgins has the latest, including exclusive video of their arrest.
How are you pleading to count 4?
Not guilty.
The court will enter the pleas of not guilty for you for all 4 counts.
The parents of accused Oxford High School shooter Ethan Crumbly each pleading not guilty to 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. The Oakland County prosecutor bringing those charges against James and Jennifer Crumbly, alleging the couple is criminally negligent.
And it has affected the entire community. And these 2 individuals could have stopped it. And they had every reason to know that he was dangerous, and they gave him a weapon. And they didn't secure it, and they allowed him free access to it.
The Saturday morning arraignment happening hours after a manhunt for the Crumbleys finally came to an end. As seen in this exclusive video, police tracking the couple down overnight and arresting them in a Detroit building after they failed to turn themselves in on Friday. A tip from the community led police to the couple. Their defense attorney insists the Crumbleys were never on the run.
Our clients were absolutely going to turn themselves in. It was just a matter of logistics, and all the prosecution had to do was communicate with me about it.
But the Detroit police chief says
this isn't indicative of turning yourself in, hiding in a warehouse.
I'm Cole Higgins reporting.
If James and Jennifer Crumbly manage to post bond, they must follow several conditions, including turning over all weapons and wearing a GPS monitoring system. It's been a month since kids 5 to 11 have been eligible to get a COVID-19 vaccine shot, but the vaccination rate among kids in that age group is slower than it was for older children. That's according to data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The CDC found about 16% of kids ages 5 to 11 have received their first dose. That's slower than it was for older children. In mid-June, a month after kids ages 12 to 15 became eligible, about 27% of that age group had received their first dose. The Food and Drug Administration has expanded its emergency use authorization for a COVID antibody treatment for children. Now doctors can use Eli Lilly's COVID-19 combination treatment to treat kids under the age of 12. That includes infants. The antibody cocktail can be used to help small children with mild to moderate symptoms who are at high risk for severe disease. It has been authorized to treat people ages 12 and up since February. If it doesn't feel like Christmas yet, well, at least the Holiday Lights Parade will get you in the spirit. The parade will soon be starting downtown, and that's where we find Valley News Team's Aaron Walling. Aaron, what are you seeing out there?
Well, Nishay, it's not as cold yet, but they are expecting more snow, as Summer was saying. But behind me, blocks and blocks of vehicles and floats are prepared with lights and to hand out candy to the kids here on Center Avenue. Now I'm currently on the corner of Center Avenue and 8th Street South. I'm going to move out of the way so you guys can see behind me. There's a lot of vehicles, as you can see, and everyone is excited. Last year they weren't able to have this event, so people are just excited. I want to say at least 500 Rudolphs, maybe a bunch of Frosties, but everyone is excited here in Moorhead for this year's Lights Parade. Live in Moorhead, Aaron Walling, Valley News Live.
All right, thank you so much, Aaron. Some of our very own members of the Valley News team will be participating in the parade, so be sure to say hello. Meanwhile, members of the Harley Davidson owners group are wrapping presents for a good cause. Volunteers for the group will be at the Harley Davidson of Fargo every Saturday this month wrapping gifts. The Fargo chapter has more than 200 members, and this is just one of the volunteer opportunities the group participates in.
Wrapping presents on Saturdays for people that buy stuff here at the store. If they want it wrapped, we wrap it for them. So.
And if they want to make a small donation, all the proceeds go to the Sanford Children's.
Gift wrapping is available from 11 to 3 p.m. on Saturdays. Home for Our Troops is an organization that aims to provide adapted custom houses to veterans. And today, one veteran and his family received the keys to their new home in Parham. Lucas Schmitz lost his right leg while serving in Iraq back in 2006. Earlier this year, construction began on the family's new home, and the community of Parham came out to celebrate the Schmitz family in a big way.
From day one, when everyone in the community hung up yellow ribbons, to now being here with us, supporting us, just always being there for us, family, friends, community, always being available if we need any assistance, or just being here to celebrate with us is huge.
The family says they are excited to be in their new home and just in time for the holidays. Later on Valley News Live at 6. Economists are disappointed about the latest U.S. jobs report.
And right now in Fargo, things are looking quiet, but by tomorrow morning, we could have measurable snow on the ground. And behind that, Arctic air is going to filter in, and we've declared another first alert weather day for Monday. Lots to talk about in Maine weather coming up just in a few minutes, so be sure to stick around.